Hello, hello. I know, it's been a long time, but hi. So, I've been seeing a lot of sewing tutorials and stuff on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of them, and they have been inspiring me to get my sewing machine out again and sew some stuff. So, doing some thrift flips and stuff. I have a whole box over here. Box of things that I want to sew and do stuff with. So we're tackling one of those today. So I went to Goodwill the other day and dropped off a whole lot of stuff. So getting rid of stuff is a good thing after a while. But I got this sweatshirt thing that is pretty big. It is Croft and Borrow. I've never heard of that brand before. I'm not really into brands or anything, but I want to make it into crop top and shorts set. That is my goal. We shall see how close I get. But yeah, it's already covered in cat hair, so let's go. And I also have a fan going. Sorry if you can hear the fan. We got a new kitten, so if you hear her, yes, she's very whiny. She needs to take a nap, but she won't. Yeah, anyway, let's get to sewing. I haven't sewn anything in so long, so we shall see how this goes. I guess thread might be a good thing to get, huh? Hello, hello. So, this is Honey Bun. She says hi. Yes, she is the new kitten. She is very cute. She can be very wild sometimes, but she's very cute. Yeah, my dad found her on the side of the road, so we had to take her, you know. This is the new hoodie, my old hoodie. Got it from Goodwill. And I'm going to attempt to transform it into a two-piece little crop top and some shorts. That is the plan, at least. By the way, this is not a sewing tutorial. I have not sewn in a very long time, and I've never really sewn anything like this before, so I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, just enjoy following along with me and the mistakes that I make, because mistakes will be made. But yeah, I saw this little trick where if you want the bottom hem of the sweatshirt to still be the bottom hem of your crop top, to just pin it where you want it, sew it, and cut it afterwards. And that worked amazingly well because this sweatshirt has an elastic at the bottom of it, so you can cinch it in or not, whatever you please. And I really liked that aspect of it, so I wanted to keep that in the crop top version of it, and I think it turned out pretty well, actually. It's very comfortable. And me fiddling around with the needle that I just broke, of course, so trying to get that out and replaced and everything. There's got to be a casualty in every sewing project that I do. That's pretty much how it goes. This was the casualty this time. The rest of it went pretty smoothly, though, as you will see. But yeah, had to replace the needle on that. Yeah. And here is where I cut off the extra part and just am left with the crop top. into these shorts, which I so desperately am trying to figure out how to do and how to keep the pockets and everything, because I love how big these pockets are. And this is just a pair of shorts that I really like, and I wanted to fashion these ones similarly. Another little trick that I learned on this project was if you don't have anything to mark with, any markers or anything that'll show up well on your fabric, you can use some soap, which is what I'm using here. I learned that from TikTok, which is where I learned most of my tricks and tips these days is from TikTok. But yeah. So I tried to make a little template here, and I completely messed up and disregarded and did not use that at all. So I ended up just kind of having a mini skirt kind of thing, and then making the mini skirt into shorts. It's really hard to explain, which is why this is not a tutorial, and I would not really recommend this route, but it works out in the end, so it's okay. But yeah, I had a mini skirt situation, and then did some little seams that are curved at the end, as shorts do, and then added the parts that I cut off from those curved edges to use in the inseam or the crotch of the shorts. You can see my confused face for most of this. Overall, this sewing project was really fun, and I'm really hoping to get back to sewing and doing a new project. As you saw in the beginning, I have a big old box of thrift flips that I hope to do at some point. So, hoping this can be kind of a thing that I do. And I tried on the shorts, and this is where I get to try out my new seam ripper that I finally got after how many years of avoiding getting one. Yes, this seam ripper worked so well. I should have gotten one a long time ago. If you are a new sewer, this should be in your get right away list if you want to start sewing. So, I don't know how many times I've said so in this video. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yep, and here is where I realize I can't keep those pockets. It just isn't working out. The sadness, but it all works out in the end. The shorts don't end up with pockets, but that's okay. They are still shorts, and they are still pretty comfortable, if I do say so myself. And here is seam ripping the other side, doing the same thing that I did on the previous side, just seam ripping and getting that pocket out of there and sewing it back closed again. and trying to figure out how to do the waistband of it, which I'm going to make out of the pockets that I just took off, because that is the only remaining fabric that I have. So, making little strips for the waistband. And sewing them all together to make one really long waistband strip. Me watching the cat, making sure she's not getting into anything. Can kind of see her in the mirror behind me. She was doing good, just being a little cutie that she is. Ended up sewing the waistband strip together just into one big circle so that I could pin it to the shorts. That is what I did, and sewing it onto the shorts now. Got my elastic, which this elastic is okay. I would kind of recommend doing something a little bit thicker, but it's what I had on hand. So I think altogether I just spent the money for the seam ripper and the sweatshirt, which I think ended up being like $11 together, which is not bad. Yep. Ended up video chatting with my sister at this point, so you see me talking. I'm just talking to her. Sorry if you can hear the dog behind me. She's being dramatic downstairs. Drama queen dog. Just doing the last few stitches to get that waistband situated. And here's the finished product. I did end up using that other pocket to make these shorts a little bit longer on the legs, because it was quite bootylicious there for a little bit, but yeah. And I love that I can just cinch in this waist of this crop top, and it's so nice. Yeah. Try it out yourself sometime. It's fun to sew new projects and things like that. So get crafty with it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.